Well, I mean, I think we're getting a lot better as a defense. Starting to get more physical every day with pads, and everybody's working their butts off. And I feel like we're making a lot of progress on both sides of the ball, especially defense.
How about you getting back in with the chemistry and fitting back in with the group?
Oh, I mean, it wasn't that much of a challenge to get back into things. In the summer, that's basically what that was for. And I just feel like we're really coming together, and it's not just me, it's everybody, and we have really good team chemistry right now.
As really the veteran on the line, what can you help the other guys with right now as you get ready for the season?
I'd say just conditioning-wise, just tell them to keep pushing it, and the easier we work, or the harder we work now, the easier it gets during the season. And just to keep fighting, and that we're battling the offense right now, but in the end, they're going to be our teammates, and we're going to go into war with them.
You guys are working on being more emotional as a team. That's never been a problem for you. How can you be a leader in that area?
I just try to be as loud as possible, and hopefully, everybody starts catching on. But I've probably been celebrating too much, but that's nothing wrong with that.
Notice Corwin couldn't escape the other day. I mean, he got mobbed and tackled as well. Was that a play by design?
Oh yeah, they said we didn't get after it enough the first time, so I got a couple buddies. I said let's go get him. So he ran like a little girl though, so that's what ended up happening.
Pat, Coach Oliver said the other day that he was going to hold you to a very high standard before he would elevate you to first team, full time. What is that standard, and what has he expected of you here?
Well, I think for me, shaking the rust off a little bit, just getting back to old form. And I feel like in the past couple of days, I've definitely stepped it up in that in that concern and used my experience to more of an advantage.
Missing the spring, was that much of a factor?
The first couple of days, I'd say I was kind of still remembering old tricks and old things I used to do, and Coach Oliver's been great helping me with that, having to deal with all those things that finally starting to get back.
If he's not sure, talk about something.
How difficult was it for you to be away from the team and your friends and just the whole activity of being a football player at Notre Dame?
Well, it was basically just like I was living this one life, where everything's great, and just everybody knows your name, and you're just like a part of something great, and just having that taken away, it's kind of like just a whole life change. I had to change my attitude, the way I came up to people, the way people looked at me, and it was definitely hard, but I feel like it's passed me down. It's just good things in the future.
Coach Oliver said he sometimes had to kind of get Ian to wake up a little bit in meetings. When he was a freshman, you ever have to slap in the back of the head or anything to get him to pay attention during a meeting?
No, I'm usually pretty good on that. If there's somebody sleeping and I see him, hopefully I catch him before the coach is and I wake him up a little bit. But it's team camp. Everybody gets tired, and it's a battle just to stay awake every day. But everybody's got to find their little tricks, and Ian's been staying awake for the most part.
What are those meetings like day after day? You've been doing it for several years now. There have to be times where it's just a voice droning in the back of your head.
Oh yeah. You got to find just ways to react to it. Everybody's going to get tired, and it's really hard to explain. It's just like having only 6 hours of sleep, for the past 3 nights, and then you wake up at 8 in the morning. You're already in meetings. It can be pretty tough, but everybody's just got to fight through it.